During the night of Ramadan, what do we do during the nights? During the night, we should do the prayer, which is the Taraweeh prayer. It's also called the Tauheed prayer or Laylatul-Qadr. All of them mean the same thing. But during the month of Ramadan, it's called Taraweeh. Okay, the Taraweeh prayer. Okay, the Prophet Muhammad said, the one who prayed during the night, all of his sins will be forgiven. This was called the Taraweeh prayer. In the time of the Prophet Muhammad they would pray the Taraweeh prayer together. The Prophet did it twice, and then the third night he didn't do it in congregation. So it's not wajib, but it is a sunnah to pray in congregation. We have a hadith in the Sahih that it says that the Prophet Muhammad he did not make more than 11 rakats. Okay, so we make 8 and then we make 3 for the witr. Inshallah, that's what we do. Inshallah, Ba'at al-Aqaba, we pray the 8 rakats and then we do the 3 of the witr. Inshallah, to make 11. So it's good to increase in your night prayers, even if you don't go to the masjid, to do it in congregation. If you're at home, right, especially for the women, but the best place to pray for the woman is at home. She can do it on her own, okay, but just increase in your night prayers. Rasulullah said anything after Isha is considered a night prayer. So anytime, even after Isha, you can pray 1 rakat, even if it's just 1 rakat. You want to make 2 rakat, 3 rakat, okay, but you want to make it an odd number, okay, because that's called witr. You want to end your night prayer with witr. So Rasulullah said, the easiest, make 1 rakat, even if it's just after Isha. If not, then make 3 rakats, do 2 and then 1. If not 3, then 5, 7, 9, 11. But again, the most it did was 11. So again, you can do this by yourself. Also, you can read during the night, right? This is also ibadah, right? Even if you're not just staying up to do your prayers, you're just reading. This is all still part of ibadah and getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Also, we're told that Allah descends in the last part of the night. In the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad said, in the last third of the night, the last part of the night, which is, if you divide the night into 3 parts, the last third before Fajr, it says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descends to the lowest heavens. However he descends, Allahu Alam, we say Allahu Alam, we say Subhanahu wa ta'ala. He says that Allah descends to the lowest heavens. And he asks, who is it that makes dua of me? Who is it that's asking of me? And I will give him. Who of them is asking forgiveness from me? And I will give them forgiveness. And who is it that asks something from me? And I will give them. Right? So this is the best time to make dua. It's the last third of the night. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descends to the lowest heavens and ever hears the calls, the du'as, the forgiveness, and the asking during this time. The Prophet Muhammad said, the servant will not acquire taqwa until he abandons what is harmless out of fear of falling into that which is harmful. So again, the servant will not acquire taqwa until he abandons what is harmless out of fear of falling into that which is harmful. Okay? So the one who has taqwa, as we're told in another hadith, what is taqwa? Umar bin Ali described taqwa. It's like a man who has a long fold and he lifts up his fold and he's walking through a path and there's a bunch of stickers in that path. So he's walking gingerly, watching very carefully where he steps because he doesn't want to get stuck with those stickers. But Rasulullah said, this is taqwa, to be very cautious and be very critique in where you step and how you move. This is taqwa. So even in this hadith it says that one does not acquire taqwa unless he leaves or she leaves what is harmless or harmful out of fear of Allah for falling into that which is harmful. So there might be something that you may say is, oh, it's not rude or it's not haram, but it's not, but it says the one who has taqwa, they leave those things anyway. The one who has taqwa leaves the doubtful things too. Well, I don't know, it's a gray area. Okay, if you have taqwa, you're going to leave that too. Because you fear falling into the doubtful. Or you fear falling into the harmful. This is taqwa. We also know that during the month of Ramadan, there is a night called Laylatul-Qadr. Okay, Laylatul-Qadr, there's many different hadiths. There's a hadith that Sahih has said that one of the Sahabas, he swore by Allah that it's on the 27th night. There's other hadiths where the Sahabas say that it moves. It changes from day to day, Allahu Alam. But there's a night where Allah said it's better than 1,000 months. Okay, 1,000 months. When you estimate that, it comes out to 83 years. So there's one day or one night during the month of Ramadan. It's called Laylatul-Qadr. And some say it's on the 27th night. that if you stand in this night and pray and ask, then inshallah you'll be forgiven of all your sins. Also in this night, this is the night of Qadr. That's what's called Laylatul-Qadr. It means the night of decree. This is the night where Allah sends down the angels. They come with the Qadr for whatever's going to happen for the following year. They come down with this Qadr. Okay? So that's why it's best that if you are standing during this night and praying during this night and asking for certain things, because the only thing that can change Qadr is dua. The only thing that can wrestle or change or alter what has already been decreed is dua. Rasulullah said, nothing changes Qadr, whatever has already been written, except dua. You make sincere dua, it can change Qadr. So during this night of Qadr, during this night of Laylatul-Qadr, the night in which the angels come down and they bring about whatever's decreed for the next year, it's best that you get caught in dua, right? And ask for whatever it is that you want Allah to bless you with for the following year, as well as the rest of your life. Because inshallah, that dua will be part of your Qadr. Inshallah. So, during the month of Ramadan, we understand that when we fast, it's from sunup to sundown, Fajr to Maghrib. Okay? Whenever Fajr comes in, alhamdulillah, that's what time we stop, right? We stop eating. If you don't get up for the suhoor, it doesn't mean, oh man, I didn't eat suhoor, I can't fast today. Oh, I missed suhoor. No, that's not it. You miss suhoor, then guess what? You just missed suhoor. You didn't have nothing to eat this morning, and you got to thug it out through the rest of the day. Ramadan still continues, not just because you didn't eat suhoor, and now I can't fast. Oh man, so I didn't eat suhoor, I can't fast. It doesn't go like that. It's your responsibility. We got alarm clocks, we got watches, we got phones, we got all these things with alarm clocks on it. There should be no reason why we shouldn't get up in time for suhoor if you want to get up for suhoor. If you have the motivation behind getting up for suhoor, it will even motivate you even more to get up when you know these hadiths. There's blessing in it. Allah and the angels should study upon me. So forth, so on. It's far from the sunnah being different than the Jews and the Christians. Alhamdulillah, so I'm going to get up for suhoor. Man, I need that barakah during the day. I need that spiritual, mental, you know what I'm saying, and emotional barakah through the day. I need to get through the day. I know my mouth is going to be dry. Right? Inshallah, if I make this suhoor, inshallah, Allah will bless me while I don't even have a dry mouth. Allah will bless me while I don't have a headache. Allah will bless me when my stomach don't hurt. Allah will bless me while I got energy, you know, as if I did eat. Allahu Akbar. So we have the intention, we fast from sun to sundown, give yourself a grace period, right? Take the suhoor, there's blessing in it. Okay, there's certain things that break your fast, lying, cussing, right? There's another hadith where Rasulullah said, Allah is not in need of your fast if you can't control your ears, your eyes, and your tongue, right? If you're not controlling what your ears hear or listen to, Allah is not in need of your fast. You sit there and listen to the gossip. You say, I'm not gossip, but I'm listening to gossip. No, Allah's supposed to say, when you come around jahiliyyah, when you come around ignorance, right, you remove yourself, salama, peace, right? Allah says, don't be foolish and don't hang around what? Foolish people, right? So if you don't guard your ears from whatever, it's music, listen to people gossip, cussing, and whatnot, Allah is not in need of your fast. If you don't guard your eyes from what it is you're looking at, what you watching, what you peeping, Allah is not in need of your fast if you don't watch what it is that you're looking at. If you don't watch what comes out of your mouth, you don't control your tongue, right? You're still talking reckless, you're still cussing, talking about people, right? Just talking too much for no reason. Allah said He's not in need of your fast. If you fasted all day, right? But you talked all day, you watched this all day, you listened to this all day, then guess what? You didn't acquire nothing but hunger and thirst. You did not acquire the spiritual blessings that came with fasting. So this is what we strive to do. Gain the blessing, gain the taqwa. Okay, also there's no sex. Right? You have sex during the month of Ramadan, it's sanctuary. Right? 60 days. Fasting. Continuous, not 2 days here, take a break, and 2 days. No, continuous. 60 days. Alright? Can't touch your wife. Okay, there's nothing wrong with kissing or hugging, as long as you control your nafs, right? You're not supposed to get aroused, but there is a hadith to say there's nothing wrong. Rasulullah used to kiss his wives and hug his wife during the month of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah. So these are some of the things with regards to the fast, how we should fast, what we should do during the fast. Again, we should read, we should thicker, we should study, we should strive to increase in our prayers, we should strive to increase in tafsir, try to read through the whole Quran. It's broken up in sections. So inshallah, these are just some of the do's and don'ts. There's many more things, but inshallah, we're just touching on some of the basics, and inshallah, it will benefit you, inshallah. Download it, PDF, it's free, okay? There's 70 major sins. You want to find out what the major sins are. What are the things that you must make tawbah from, right? There's certain things that are minor sins. That Rasulullah said that when I make wudu, right, whatever the sins of my hands, they go. Whatever the sins of my eyes, I wash my eyes, I wash my ears, my nose, whatever, I walk through. Allah forgives those sins just off of wudu or just making salat. There's another hadith where Rasulullah said, anyone who makes a proper wudu and then they make 2 rakats, Allah will forgive them all of their sins. Okay? So this is the sayyat. Those are minor sins. Those things that you don't even have to ask for forgiveness of because it comes off when I do wudu. It comes off when I make salat. But there's certain sins that when I do it, I got to specifically address those sins and ask for forgiveness for those sins because these are major. If I don't ask forgiveness of these sins, I can be and will be punished. I will be lashed or thrown in the fire or burned or whatever it may be. So we got to find out what those major sins are. So again, I recommend this book. It's a very good book. It's called Kaba'ir. It's called Major Sins. Imam Zahabi, inshallah, very good read. Has all the sins, has all the hadiths and whatnot, inshallah.